Friends, congratulations! And in this video, I will tell you how to quickly stop pulling out your seedlings. And it doesn't matter, she is still so small and she has already started to stretch, or she is already so big and still continues to stretch. I will tell you about 4 factors that affect seedling extraction, and if you remove them, then the seedlings will start growing normally. Well, the first 2 points, they are interconnected, and I'll start with the temperature regime. If the air temperature in the room where you grow your seedlings is above 20 degrees Celsius, then the seedlings start to stretch. And this will result in the stem being so thin and long that it will not be able to withstand the load of the leaves and will simply fall or break. But you will lose your seedlings. And the second point is highlighting. Recently I released a video on my channel about seedling lighting, about my shelf. If you haven't watched it, be sure to check it out. But if the air temperature is high and there is also a lack of light, then the seedlings stretch even more, they stretch towards the light. And the first thing I recommend is to lower the temperature to 18, maximum 20 degrees Celsius. And also set your seedlings on a shelf with lamps, because seedlings on the windowsill are at risk of blackleg infection, because the temperature on the windowsill is significantly colder than in the room, and this fungus spreads very quickly on damp soil and destroys your seedlings. And also on the windowsill in the spring days there is not enough sunny rays for the seedlings to grow properly. She still leans towards the window. The third point is fertilizers. Many beginners think that if they fertilize their seedlings very strongly, it will grow strong and healthy. But that's not true. If you fertilize your seedlings with nitrogen fertilizers and you also have a lack of light, as well as it is very hot in the room, then you will provoke a very strong growth of above ground green mass. The seedlings will stretch very much, and it is necessary to feed the seedlings only with phosphorus and potassium fertilizers, for example, such a fertilizer as potassium monophosphate. I have already told about him, and he stops the pulling of seedlings well, but we start using fertilizers when the seedlings have grown 3 true leaves. This is our family, this is real. You can't fertilize such seedlings because it will only harm our seedlings. And the fourth point that will help us stop pulling out seedlings is transplanting seedlings from the container into separate cups. As you can see, a very tall pole, but the seedling did not stretch very much. Here I have one sprout. It has grown very tall because it started sprouting at night when the lights were off. But then, when the seedlings have 4 true leaves, I will transplant these seedlings into separate cups, and I will bury the seedlings up to the 7-leaf stage. In this way, the seedling in the cup will begin to take root. Here, on the stem that will be in the ground, new roots will start to grow, and when roots grow on the seedling, the upper above ground mass stops growing, and thus we stop pulling out our seedlings. And as you understood, if your seedlings are already stretched, then we will fix it when transplanting. And also, when we transplant seedlings, no matter how hard we try, we still damage the roots, namely we tear it off a little. And this is also a small stress for the seedlings, which then inhibits growth, because the seedlings again need to grow new roots, which they lost during transplantation. And by using all the techniques I just told you about, you will easily stop the pulling of your seedlings. And also, if the seedlings have already sprouted, then, as you understood, you don't have to worry. When transplanting seedlings into cups, you will fix it. And if she has already pulled out in your glasses, you don't have to worry either. And then, when planting in open ground or in a greenhouse, also plant your seedlings deeper into the soil. New roots will grow on the stem and your plants will grow well. Therefore, friends, it is necessary to grow seedlings at a low temperature, and it is good to provide it with sufficient light so that it does not stretch. Do not use nitrogen fertilizers, only phosphorus potassium, and grow your seedlings by transplanting so that you can easily stop stretching. Personally, this applies to tomatoes. If you liked the information, be sure to like it, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel so as not to miss the release of new videos. I wish you a successful day and see you in the new videos. Goodbye.